Tonight, we've all been waiting for the start of a brand new NBA season. The home crowd is pumped up and ready to go. We might even see the debut of MP in this one. And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us. What's not to love about opening day, Grant? Every team with an equal chance to do something special.
Oh, B.A., that's the way these teams look at it. Regardless how your previous season went,
turn this around, kid.
And Grant, a look here at MP, this year's first-round draft pick. He grew up outside of Chicago, and what a moment for him to enjoy his first NBA minutes.
And you talked to MP about his time growing up, and he shared that he studied Jordan and the Bulls. It's a dream come true for him to step out onto an NBA court and try to follow those footsteps.
Herb Jones out there with Jose Alvarado. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Zion Williamson. That's the Pelicans 5. 2 points. That one goes.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Inside, here's Tyson. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
And here's Alvarado. No made baskets yet. They set the pick. Pass to Williamson. Over Herter. Collins with the rebound.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
MP right through him.
Oh, my. Powering through the contact. MP just went to work on them in the paint.
Outside Jones. Williamson with it. 11 points in the game. Chicago with a rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. MP with it. Guarded now by Alvarado. Back to MP. Alvarado with a steal. Herter against Williamson. Olynyk passes to Williamson. And they double up Williamson. From the baseline. No good. Off the front rim.
Well, the defense just gave him that shot, and he wasn't able to convert. Very disappointing.
MP is doubled, and the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Collins passes to Jones. To the middle. Here's Tyson. Work in the interior. MP.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
The Pelicans have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a dedicated and passionate fan base, that's been really difficult for them, let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can.
Here comes Zion. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. And it's a 5-point Chicago lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He wants to review the game plan. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Zion Williamson is a one-of-one. His teammate C.J. McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Dosunmu comes in for Jones. Here's Herter. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Herter's gotten his first bucket of the night.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Murray against Herder to stop the run. And Murray with the lay-in. Murray's got 10 points.
Yeah, 2 tough points from Murray. He's got some grit to his game.
MP beats the contact.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Now here's Williamson. He's got 11. Oh, Zion! He can go through you.
Wow, an incredible night for Zion. Exactly what we expected, and maybe even a little more.
Tyson with the bucket.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Pelicans trail by 7. Alvarado outside. Pass to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. That one is off. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the paint. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. And now a 9-point Bulls lead.
Well, even though he hasn't been in the league a long time, MP knows exactly where to get his points.
Murray from outside. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Tyson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Vucevic, the pass to MP. MP is doubled. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Vucevic, the pass to Giddey. Down low. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Pelicans trail by 9. Murray deciding where to go with it. Pass to Williamson. Over Herder. Williamson misses.
He'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option though.
New Orleans has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Stolen by Giddey. Here's Dosunmu. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And we also got to mention the work they've done on the offensive glass, hounding the opposition and coming away with tons of second chance points.
Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Giddey. Now Olynyk. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Murray. And again, New Orleans, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Here's Murray. Pass to Misi. Here's Dosunmu. Here's MP. MP packs it home.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Offensive rebound. Here's Misi. Now Olynyk. Covered by MP. Shot clock at 5. Murray, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Pelicans trail by 15. They double team McCollum. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Olynyk. McCollum outside. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Misi. He's guarded by White. Back to Olynyk. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Olynyk's got his first 2 points.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Vucevic, the pass to MP. MP, a tough bucket inside.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
McCollum outside. No good on the triple.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the inside. McCollum with a steal. A minute and a half left to play in the second quarter. Fires from deep. Chicago with a rebound. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in the game.
And their free throws have dropped off in this quarter. They're settling for too many jump shots right now. And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
And so Murray will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 17 and going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, the disparity in talent has been clear-cut, but it's another season and another opportunity to turn the tables.
Down low. Here's Tyson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tyson's got 24 points.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Murray against White. Outside Olynyk. There's the triple. Chicago with a rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. Tyson with the bucket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
White against Murray. Takes a 3. On target from range. Murray's got 5 points now this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. On the glass, he was an absolute tyrant, just owning the boards. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at Chicago, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Bulls.
How about all the points coming off those bench, man? I'm telling you, when you get that kind of scoring up and down the lineup, you can write your own ticket to wins.
Yeah, complete team effort, and they're playing an entertaining style as well. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Well, that's certainly what I'd do until the defense shows they...
Getting ready for Chicago. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And for Chicago, let's take a look. We've got Zach Collins, Josh Giddey out there with Trey Jones. Then it's MP, and it's Herder in at the 3 slot. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. All right, let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year. In third, New Orleans.
And this is a team that takes great pride in being aggressive on the defensive end. They take good risk and know when to go after opportunities for steals.
It's stolen by MP. And now the Bulls in transition. It's hauled in by New Orleans. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
To the wing on the left. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
And for Chicago, they're shooting 42% in this third quarter. Collins finds MP. Right side Herder. Back to MP. Up and in on the layup. MP's got 28.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
Alvarado, pass to Olynyk. 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
To the middle. Here's MP. Uses the glass on the layup. MP's got 30.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Outside Jones. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Jones. From deep. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Inside. And MP with a basket on the assist from Jones. He's got 32 points.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Alvarado right side. No good on the buzzer beater. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Yeah, and if you have both guards dishing like that and putting up points, wow, a coach's dream.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4, we've got Zion Williamson. Jose Alvarado is out there with Herb Jones. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, so that's the group out there for New Orleans. Williamson, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Herder. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
A skilled passer. Jones is quick to spot these openings for his team.
Here's Williamson. Alvarado outside. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Herder. Herder's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tyson. Here's Collins. Back to Herder. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
Jones from outside. And it's Tyson with a rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done from deep. Giddey. Can't hit that one. Pelicans trail by 21. To the paint. And Williamson throws it down.
He is such a powerful dunker. When Zion is cleared for takeoff, he doesn't pass up those opportunities.
The kick to Olynyk. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls. Herder's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Tyson. Pass to Collins. This one for 3. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Tyson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, good work by MP noticing when someone else has a superior opportunity to score.
Olynyk against MP. And that one's good, Olynyk.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Bulls leading by 20. Jones, the pass to Herter. To the inside. In low. MP, that one's good. Tyson's got 36 points.
Wanting it more, MP doing work inside.
And it's Giddey with a rebound.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Collins finds MP. Oh, he misses the dunk. The Pelicans have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Here's Giddey. And he banks in the layup. That gives him a double-double. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
You also can't ignore the good job they've done rebounding on the offensive end tonight. That hustle has been well rewarded with second chance points.
Puts up a three. And it's Alvarado missing. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Tyson. Collins. Nice persistence to tip it back in. Collins has got 5 points now this quarter.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Down low. And there's Williamson on the assist from Olynyk. 19 points in the game.
Excellent work inside from Williamson. This is why he's so aggressive down there.
And MP throws it down.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Jones feels it out. No good on the three. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, this is a highlight of Giddey's game. His innate ability to set others up.
New Orleans calls timeout. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot.
And Zion living up to his full potential tonight. He can be a terrifying matchup when he's playing with energy. Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And New Orleans shooting an average of 43% from the floor. MP against Williamson. Back to Murray. All sorts of time. Jones grabs the board. The Bulls' shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
Well, the coaching staff made some adjustments for the second half, and they've come out with focus and execution.
Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
And how about our AT&T 5G Slam Cam? Couldn't have captured that play any better. Jones, the pass to Collins. And MP throws it down.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
And the Pelicans shooting only 36% since the fourth quarter started. Here's Williamson. Alvarado outside. Stolen by Collins. Jones, the pass to MP. Lays it up and banks it in. Tyson's got 48.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
And Williamson explodes towards the rim when he sees a lane. And trust me, he is fearless.
And got it! Another basket!
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Here's Williamson. Chicago grabs the miss. Collins has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. That's good from Jones. And the assist by MP.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
And it's Pelicans ball. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. And that starts a 4-game road trip for them. Pass to Jones. The 3 ball. Rebound by the Bulls. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. And the shot goes in. Herter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Pelicans shooting about 43% in this one. Back to Alvarado. That one's in. Coming off a nice dish from Williamson. Alvarado's got his first points of the game. Chicago has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
Outside Jones. One of the biggest challenges for coaches these days, Stan, is roster turnover. How do you deal with the player movement?
Well, look, Brian, it's to be expected, first of all. And second of all, you just, every year starts new. You start from square one every year, and you build it. And if you make an in-season deal, you start over again from square one and build it up.
Second free throw, no good. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, he's best with the ball in his hands, but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
Shot's good by McCollum.
Well, he's lethal from that three-point line. The defense must guard McCollum better than this.
Smith outside. Ball passes to Jones. Here's Terry. To the middle. MP shot is off. And here's New Orleans now. And here's McCollum. Can't cash in the 10-footer. Now here's MP. Not a lot of room. Inside. Tries a 10-footer. And that one good. Tyson's got 54 points.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Here's New Orleans now. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
Look out below. Zion came flying in to finish that alley-oop.
Pass to Terry. Down low. Here's Tyson. Good. He hits again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, BA. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
Now the Pelicans in transition. Here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Smith outside to the middle. The shot. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Smith. Smith's got 3 assists tonight. And the Pelicans shooting about 43% since the 4th quarter began. Pass to McCollum. To the paint. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
We've seen what this young man can do, and we're seeing it again here. Murphy having an outstanding game.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Well, that's a good feed from Murray. He was all about doing what's best for the team.
Carter, the pass to Williams. Smith outside. Pass to MP. It's hauled in by New Orleans. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Murray with it. To the middle. Here's Misi. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
I like that from Murray. I mean, he lets things develop and then boom, assist.
Pass the ball. Outside Carter. Down low. Here's MP. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. McCollum looks around. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. You got your feet wet. Now the real work starts.
Whatever it takes. Coach, that was great. That was really helpful.
MP got the job done tonight, as usual.
First game in the pros. I'm sure your phone is blowing up.
You know, that makes sense.
Look,
For MP to have a game like that in his for
These cheeseheads are something else. Let's quiet them down. MP, you got that look in your eye now.
Oh, Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. How important, Greg, is it to a team's confidence to start the season strong?
Kevin, I think it means more if you're a...
Substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Kyle Kuzma. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Gary Trent. And Rollins subbed in for Lillard. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Collins checked in for Vucevic. MP comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for White. Hearing scouts talk about MP before the draft, the one concern they had was his hesitation to take over games himself.
And I think that's just how MP is wired, right? He's always been a team-first player, even if that means sacrificing his own shot a bit too often.
So for Chicago right now, they've got Trey Jones. Zach Collins is out there with MP. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Huerter in at the 3, the small forward.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Connaughton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. Bulls trail by 10. Jones drives in. Tyson. And the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
Portis, the pass to Rollins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
For Milwaukee, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Brook Lopez is checked in for the Bucks. Trent comes in for Pat Connaughton. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. And it's Dosunmu in for Jones.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked 1st in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Giannis. Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Tyson. And MP throws it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Over to the left wing. Rollins, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Inside, Antetokounmpo, automatic.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
And MP throws it down.
And Josh Giddey just does a great job reading the floor.
Bucks have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Pass to Portis. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by MP.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And he gets the bucket.
And what a night to remember for MP. Still so young, this guy could have many nights like this in the future.
So for the Bulls, their last game, a win against the Pelicans in New Orleans. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Rebound by the Bulls. Giddey's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Tyson. Tough shot inside by MP.
And that was good defense there, but in the end, MP's offense just a little better.
Giannis kicks to Portis. Trent outside. Pass to Rollins. Floats it up for Giannis. The setup and the slam by Giannis.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
A different look from Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and Damian Lillard subbed in for Rollins. The Bulls also changing it up. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Kevin Huerter, and it's White in for Josh Giddey.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
Kuzma outside. Lillard from outside. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
How many times do we see Lillard just change the face of the game from downtown?
Down low. MP rattling the rim.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Lillard against White. And that one's good. Lillard's got 15.
Always an appreciation for Lillard and his build, just how rugged he is, along with that fearlessness.
And the dunk by MP.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional. Outside Portis. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from three-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Back to MP. And the dunk by MP.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Kuzma kicks to Lillard. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Kuzma outside. Lopez outside. Lillard left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Kevin Porter. David, what's the news?
Well, Kevin, they caught up with Milwaukee's head athletic trainer, and the news isn't good. He's got a torn bicep muscle. This was a team that was struggling a bit, so losing him hurts extra. But they have to cope with the loss. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
Yeah, and this makes it particularly rough for this team. Other teammates now are going to have to step up, and it seems like it's going to be an extended period of time, so not easy to do.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Bucks trail by 7. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
Outside White. Back to MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Well, MP knows when he gets the ball that close, he's got to attack.
Looking at the last game for the Bucks, it was a loss to the Philadelphia 76ers. Trent outside. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the half.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Here's MP. Right through contact. MP.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
The Bucks trail. Kuzma outside. Back to Lillard. Jacks up a three. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
The shot no good. Tyson. Knocked loose and stolen by MP. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Right back after this break.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the Chicago Bulls.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
Well, I think for Milwaukee.
And that's all for us.
And as we get into this, checked in for Kyle Kuzma. MP's checked in for the Bulls. The post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Rollins. And it's Trent in at the small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
To the paint. Book it. MP with a tough shot.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Lillard misses.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backcourt thus far.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Rollins. There's the 3. Vucevic with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And MP throws it down.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo through contact.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And the dunk by MP.
And just running the offense, White's that new breed of combo guard who can do a little bit of everything.
MP against Antetokounmpo. Giannis rips it down.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Green in for Antetokounmpo. Chicago also making some changes. Collins comes in for Vucevic. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. MP finds Collins. Back to MP. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. MP's got 42 in the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Rollins against White. It's Trent on the wing. Off target from three-point range. Chicago leading by 15. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose, an MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Chicago with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run to the middle. Up and in on the layup. 46 points for MP.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Green, the screen. Pass to Portis. Inside. Green, no luck. Well, Chicago's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by MP. And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Herter's checked in. Lillard from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. Lillard's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the dunk by MP.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, the thing is they're controlling the pace right now, and if that was the mantra for them at halftime, they've carried it out.
Collins dishes to White. Pass to Collins. It's White on the wing. Here's MP. And got it! Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. MP getting it done for the Bulls. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. The Bulls leading by 18. Jones kicks to Giddey. Here's MP. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Portis. Over in the corner, Green. No good on the three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Collins, good.
Collins running the floor, and coaches love to see a big who can get out and keep up with the ball.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. No good with the triple. And so, MV will bring it up for Chicago. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul. And you think about rookies coming into the NBA, it seems, Brent, that veterans are a little bit easier on the rookies now than they were in the past.
I think we romanticize, Kevin, a lot of those stories that we heard from the old days about veteran players giving it to the younger players. And certainly that's going to happen, especially at the beginning of the season. But these guys have known each other for a long time, and these friendships and bonds have started from years ago. So a little bit less and less, but it's still fun to poke at the rookies just a little bit.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Giannis outside. They kick it out to Green. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. MP's got 7 rebounds in the game. Down low, Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Pretty nice show of athleticism as Zach Collins rises up.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis dumps it down.
And he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
To the paint. And MP with the basket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 8th assist in the game. Antetokounmpo against MP. Here's Green. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Chicago leading by 22. Pass to Herter. Bucket is good. 58 points for MP.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Antetokounmpo against MP. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Trent's checked in for Milwaukee. And Chicago also making a switch. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Trey Jones. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Dosunmu, the pass to Giddey. To the inside. Here's MP. Collins, good. Collins has got 6 here in this quarter.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
MP against Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Herter kicks to Giddey. Bulls moving the ball around, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic, because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league.
Run for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. He missed the playoffs in his first and his 3rd year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star.
And another one falls.
A 60-piece. Goodness. And it's not his first of the season.
Raleigh is tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. Just incredible. Rollins the pass to Green. Loads it up for Giannis. Not going to go that time.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. He just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Bucks have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter. Giannis a screen on Giddey. Pass to Portis. Giannis inside. Working on Collins.
Giannis anticipating there and just creates his own chance.
Down low. Herter, no good. The Bucks have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Green dishes to Giannis. Portis sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Over MP. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game. Inside. Collins passes to MP. And good! He hits it again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Rollins the pass to Giannis. And Giannis throws it down hard.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. And MP gets it to go on the assist from Giddey. 66 points for MP. To the paint. Here's Rollins. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And the vision of the Greek Freak, they're able to pick out the opening.
To the middle. And another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Antetokounmpo. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo's got 42 in the game.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance.
And another one.
And never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long, long time.
And when you talk about absolutely thrilling your fan base, MP has done it. I mean, this has been a game for the ages. We're sitting here marveling at MP, and who knows if this franchise record will ever be broken.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Herter. He's looking for MP and finds him. To the left wing. Here's Rollins. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got assist number 5 here tonight. The Bulls leading by 22. Inside, Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here's the fast break. The shot by Rollins, no good. Now the Bulls with it. To the inside. It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Now the Bucks moving it up. Rollins with the bucket.
Now Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And that's great defense, and he's a player who can struggle in the face of some really tough interior D.
Rebound by the Bulls. Giddey's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And MP throws it down.
Love the energy that MP plays with. His young legs let him get to the open floor and finish it.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Rollins. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Jones is checked in. Kuzma outside for the 3. It's all in by the Bulls. Here's Herter. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Antetokounmpo against MP. Count it good. Antetokounmpo's got 44.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Tyson. He got it again. Sensational.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And honestly, guys, I don't know how you stop him. I mean, he's into the mid-70s scoring-wise. Wilt's 78, Kobe's 81, and Wilt's 100 are the only higher scoring games ever.
Now Lillard. Lopez a screen on Jones. Here's Lillard. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 31 points.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side.
Hits it again. Wow.
And that puts him even for 3rd on the single-game scoring list. Simply amazing.
I'm at a loss for words. Greg, his has been one of the greatest offensive games we'll ever see.
And 78 points tying Wilt Chamberlain's big night back in 61. Up next, Kobe Bryant's 81 from 2006.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
What a feed from Kuzma. I like when he finds the open man, and so do they.
1:31 left in the 4th quarter.
And one team is just
good. He hits again.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either.
Well, he has already cleared Wilt Chamberlain's 78 points. Next up is Kobe's 81. And if he passes that mark, the basketball world is going to...
And again!
And that score moves him up in the record books yet again.
He now stands, Greg, alone for second place for points. What an unbelievable night.
To think that he has eclipsed Kobe's mark of 81 and now has his sights set on 100. This is a game you'll be talking about for decades.
Here's MP. Another bucket. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, G.A., really taking it to the opposition. Kuzma inside. He's defended by Herter. Kuzma can't get it to go. Here's Tyson. Antetokounmpo pulls it in, and Milwaukee has possession. Lillard finds Trent. To the paint, here's Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Not just hanging out there on the perimeter, Lopez attacking the rim.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Lillard. Here's Lopez. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo kicks to Lillard. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett.
How many points did MP have? I lost count at 71. Wins paid the bills, baby.
What's up, neighbor? Hey, remember, might be a good neighbor.
All right, goodbye. Thanks for coming in. Come back soon.
hi. Welcome. Please take a look.
Hello! Whoa! Good to see you. Bye! Good seeing you.
Hey, nice to see you. Come back soon.
Bye. You can come back in.
MP.
Wow, thanks for coming in. Nice to see you. Hey, welcome. See you later.
Hi. Come in.
I can't believe it. All right, thanks for coming in. Come back anytime.
Oh, hi. Welcome in. Thanks for coming in.
Whoa. No way. This
get you started with. All right. Whoa! Bye! Good seeing you! Sometime?
MP? Nice to meet you. Name's Allie. Welcome to the Gatorade training facility.
It is nice to meet you, Ellie. This place is something else.
Ah, we wanted the setting to be inspirational.
I like that.
As we're fond of saying around here, Gatorade exists to spark what's within.
Well, I've been drinking Gatorade for as long as I can remember, so I'm a fan.
Oh, okay. Then you want to head to our store where you can pick up some of your favorites. Gatorade Thirst Quencher, Muscle Milk, and Gator Light.
I've been meaning to try Gator Light. I've heard good things about that, yeah.
Yeah, it's great. It has a special blend of 5 electrolytes for rapid rehydration, which you'll need if you spend a lot of time at our gym.
100%.
Everything you see here is backed by science and designed to help you progress on your journey. But it'll take
You might be wondering what this...
Good, MP. Showtime, MP. True balls only.
The home debut for this team and the home debut for the rookie. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're ready to brighten the week. For NBA fans, early season games are so entertaining to watch, Grant. What's your favorite part of the early goings?
You know, B.A.,
in for Chicago. Herder comes in for White. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Williams. Something that the organization loves about MP, Grant. He's always letting his game do the talking.
Yeah, he'll respond with a quip here or there, but for the most part, MP lets his actions do the work, not his mouth. He's very mature and as focused of a rookie that you'll find.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Caruso outside. Here's Wiggins. Oh, great D that time from MP.
Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Herder finds MP. Muscling it home, MP.
Well, MP goes through the defense for the score. Wow.
Caruso outside. Wiggins passes to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, MP with the hammer.
There you go, MP. Hammer it home, young fella.
And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They dropped both games against this team last season. Just a shellacking they don't want to repeat.
Clock at 4. It's hauled in by Herder.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's DeSumo. Banked it in off the glass.
They've managed to find their groove right now, but they're still a way behind in this one.
Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one on Giddey. Of course, no doubt about it. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is an absolute monster on offense.
Very quietly, one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got size, he's got speed, he's got handle. He can score from 3 levels. This guy is a legit force.
Ellis is checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Herder. The shot by Dort, no good. Bulls trail by 13. Work in the interior, MP.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. 4th, the Thunder.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get physical," unquote. Ryan, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside, Williams. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. Williams has got 9 points.
Man, he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
MP, a tough bucket inside.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 21 points in the game. Over Giddey. They get it again. Second chance shot. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Thunder leading by 8. Pass to Holmgren. Now Williams. Dort outside. The kick out to Williams. No good from outside. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. And stolen by Holmgren. They've got numbers. Williams with it. Now guarded by White. Holmgren with it. He shoots. Oh, he buries the 20-footer. He's got 11.
And there's nowhere on the floor where Holmgren can't do damage. He's put a ton of pressure on the D with his jump shot.
Here's MP. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
Great rim protection. He didn't have a chance.
Bam! Chet rocking the rim.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Screen by Holmgren. Launches it. A big triple. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Inside, here's MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, when we talk about MP's unlimited potential, we're referring to nights like this one.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 24. 4-3. Outside for Dort. Here's Hartenstein. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Bulls trail by 11. To the paint. Here's Buzelis. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Outside White. To the middle. Here's Tyson. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Guys, thanks. The Thunder, last season's top seed in the West, but they didn't rest on their laurels. They traded for a lockdown defender in Alex Caruso and signed hard-charging big man Isaiah Hartenstein. With their improvements, this is a team set to continue its upward trajectory. They have tons of draft capital moving forward and a ton of upside.
Big moves. Okay, thanks for the report, Shams. Outside, Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Giddey. Here's Williams. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Here's the 3. Bullseye! Chet hitting for 3.
And I love how they're working much harder on the glass this quarter and drumming up more second chance opportunities.
Here's Tyson. And MP throws it down.
This guy is quickly developing into an outstanding playmaker, Josh Giddey. Nice setup.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
And we haven't seen them pound the ball inside and draw as much contact this quarter.
Outside Giddey to the inside. And MP with a basket on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 7 assists in the game.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
SGA on the move. Can't cash in the 10-footer. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Bulls. Down low. Here's MP. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. MP's got 24.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Into the lane. Pass to Hartenstein. The 3 is up. Rebound by the Bulls. Giddey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Tyson, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 8. Here's Williams. Uneasy, 2 on the layup. Williams has got 13.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Inside, here's Tyson. MP capitalizing in close.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
He gets it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Thunder. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. back to the game after this break.
First thing I look at, the free throw discrepancy. They're on the wrong side of that number. The aggression hasn't been there tonight, guys.
All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans... Glad you could join us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Hey, you... Who's making a change here? Tyson's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Caruso's checked in. Gideon White pair to make the backcourt. MP is out there with Dosunmu. And it's Vucevic in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
MP, that was good.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And here is Williams. 22 points for him. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Tyson. And MP throws it down.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Now here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. There's the 3. And it's MP with a rebound. To the inside. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. MP's got 6 here in the quarter. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Chicago with a board. MP's got 5 rebounds in the game. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Caruso. Hartenstein a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Caruso misses.
Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And MP throws it down.
What a tremendous finish by the young MP. This guy does exactly what it takes to get the contact drawn.
For Chicago, Collins, he's checked in for Vucevic. Herter comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Jones in for Giddey. Outside Joe. Wiggins with a screen on Herter. And here's Caruso outside. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 7 tonight. Tyson. No good. That would have tied it.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Williams against Jones. Williams passes to Caruso. Outside, Williams. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Tyson. Collins passes to MP. He nails it, and we're tied. Tyson's got 12 points in just the second half.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Here's Williams. He's got 22. To the paint to win the cold spell. Williams misses. Chicago has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Jones. Back to MP. And MP throws it down.
There are no easy comebacks, but they really had to dig deep for this one.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build.
Williams with it. Wiggins with a screen on Herter. Down low. Goal! Boom, he jams it straight down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Joe, the pass to Wiggins. And it's MP with a rebound. Chicago is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. To the middle. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Jones has got 5 assists in the game.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams against Herder. Unloads. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 24.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
MP again. And the Bulls lead by 4.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
With the step back. Williams from long range. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
Buzzer beater!
Woo! Wow!
And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Now they're up in this one. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Oklahoma City looking at who they've got to start the fourth. We've got Aaron Wiggins. Isaiah Joe is out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams, and it's Caruso in at the 3.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. And it's Chicago with a board. Outside Jones, Tyson, and another one!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wiggins. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist with that last one. To the inside. Here's Tyson. And it's good! He hits another one.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Wiggins. Let's go with a 3. They get it back. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
And they double up MP from Pete Giddy. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
That makes it a triple-double for him. What a major impact he's had on this game.
Joe, pass to Wiggins. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The triple, Shai answering.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Now here's Collins. MP with it, pounded by Wiggins. And again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Thunder trail by 9. Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Pass to Caruso. Wiggins with a screen on Herder. And here's Caruso outside. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got 11 rebounds in the game.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
And that one's good. All right, Doris, you look at the criteria for traveling in the NBA. You think it's called often enough?
You know, B.A., I'm not sure the answer to that. It's amazing to me the speed with which these officials have to make the calls. Sometimes you go back and watch it, what looks like a travel is not, or what's not called a travel is. This is actually a harder issue than people think.
Counted from distance.
After hitting nothing from downtown in the first half, that's his second make sense.
Down low. Here's MP, and he makes it on the layup. Tyson's got 58.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Thunder trail by 10. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot on the wing. Chicago with a rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And that one's good. Giddey.
Tell you, if you give Josh Giddey a lane to the cup, look out. He knows how to finish.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
To the paint. Yet another bucket.
And it's 60 points again for him. Can't believe he's done it 3 times.
That's right. And now he's tied for the 3rd most 60-point games in a single campaign. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. Here's Wiggins. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shea has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
That one falls. And the Bulls lead by 12.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top, defended by Jones. Williams with the screen, and here's Caruso outside. Chicago with a rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds now. And there's Herder. That's good on the assist by MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Jones against Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires the 3. And it's Giddey with a rebound. Giddey's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Jones' shot is good.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. 3-pointer off the mark.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the paint. Here's Collins. And the layup is good off the glass. Collins has got 6 here in the quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
Pass to Jones. To the inside. And here's MP. Now Herder, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Chicago making some changes. Zealous comes in for Collins, and it's White in for Herder. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Williams is checked in for Caruso, and it's Lou Dort in for Joe. SGA working through contact inside.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
And MP throws it down.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Hartenstein with a screen on Jones. And Hartenstein slams it in.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
He drops yet another dime. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice Nice move. Chicago with a rebound.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And MP throws it down.
Yeah, it's just incredible court awareness by Josh Giddey. Understanding wide open man, I've got to find him.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Outside Jones. Down low. Tyson. Good work defensively by Hartenstein.
You've got to be more aggressive. That kind of soft effort won't get it done.
Here's Dort. Looking to get it going. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. That one on Giddey.
What you love about Lou Dort is this guy seizes an opportunity early in his career. He is always searching for ways to improve, and we know what a force he can be on the defensive end.
And Dort is such an important guy on the defensive end. Lou Dort.
He is strong. He plays hard. He's willing to mix it up physically. He's a tremendous athlete. This guy is tough to score on. You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
Pass to Holmgren. From downtown. It's hauled in by White.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
And here's Jones. Dort defending. And yes! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Over Jones. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points here in the second half.
But Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a thirsty scorer, and if you concede the mid-range, he'll take it.
MP shot is off. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 17. With the second effort, Jones with the block. And he gets it back. Chicago's gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Williams. Dort with it from behind the arc. Jones grabs the board.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
To the middle. Here's Tyson. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got rebound number 11. Now Dort. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, B.A., and I liked it. The Stars played more early on, but we also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck. And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Bulls.
They ran the fast break beautifully all night long. It was a huge part of their success.
It's so true. They clearly ran the floor well, constantly putting pressure on the defense. Just a tremendous effort.
And they'll chalk this up as their third win of the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And one player just stole the show tonight. Oh, another one falls!
And he's been out of this world tonight. I mean, unreal on the offensive end.
Boy, the points just keep adding up. Close to the fourth most points ever in an NBA game. To the inside, Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Giddey with a rebound. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Jones. Down low. Here's MP. It's good. And the Bulls lead by 20.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
From deep, Holmgren. That shot is off. Now White. Pass to Jones. Here's Tyson. Hits yet again. Wow!
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in a game ever. He is hitting everything.
It is truly one of the greatest games times in league history. He can't miss. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win.
Okay, then. That's how we stand on business.
Good win. Let's keep it going. Great music, great ribs. This is one city I don't mind visiting. Good, MP.
Hottest team in the land coming through.
The scene is being set here in Memphis, Tennessee at FedEx Forum. The Bulls broadcasting live. 2K Sports presents the edge of this season just getting going. What are you looking for tonight?
Just curious to see which team is more cohesive.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. And Pippen subbed in for Luke Kennard. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. MP comes in for Buzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Trey Jones subbed in for White. So for Chicago right now, they've got Josh Giddey. MP out there with Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. And it's Huerter in at the small forward position. Both good from the line that time. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss, go straight to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. You have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut back down to 8. Those were necessary points from Morant.
Just taking what the defense gives, and Morant keeping it simple on offense. I love it.
And they double up MP. Collins kicks to Giddey. Down low, here's Tyson. It's Clark with the rebound.
Man, you look spooked going up for that, man. You got to go up with a little bit more confidence. You got to say it with your chest.
Here's Jackson. The shot comes out. Nice defense from Giddey. The Bulls leading by 8. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. To the inside, Tyson. Aldama with the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. They get it back. No good from Clark.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And the dunk by MP.
I've got to tell you, the athleticism of MP is really showing off right now.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter. So a leaner. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. And Morant throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Whoa, That'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Inside, here's Aldama. And the rejection by MP. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Edey's checked in for Jackson. And it's Luke Kennard in for Pippen. Chicago also making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Zach Collins. And it's Dosunmu in for Jones. Here's Edey. Lays it up off the glass.
Sometimes Morant just makes this look effortless. He's such a gifted passer.
Pass to Dosunmu. It's tipped. Vucevic with it. Back to MP. MP finishes inside.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. Edey, good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Chicago leading by 8. Pass to Dosunmu. To the middle. Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
You want to get the ball to MP around the hoop. That was a good job there.
Here's Edey. Clark outside. Off target from outside.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
To the paint. What a move. MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Giddey against Morant. Launches it. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Morant's got 7 points for the quarter.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
MP passes to Vucevic. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. To the inside. Here's MP. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Clark left side. Pass to Morant. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Offline with his 3. The Bulls leading by 11. 14 feet away. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 12 in the game.
And honestly, Giddey mostly avoids that area, but nice to see him being aggressive.
Here's Kennard. Still scoreless. Morant with a wide open look. Morant with another miss. And it's the Bulls with the ball. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. The shot no good. Tyson. Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. High arcing shot. Kennard's shot is off. And Chicago's shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And MP throws it down.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
And for Memphis, their shooting struggle is apparent. 37% from the field. Timeout called, the Grizzlies. Some changes for Memphis. Jackson is checked in for Brandon Clark. Wells comes in for Santi Aldama. And Pippen subbed in for John Morant. And then for Chicago, Buzelis is checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's White in for Josh Giddey. Here's Kennard. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Down low, here's Buzelis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. 7 points for Buzelis.
And how about that finish by Buzelis, the rookie, getting it done.
Pippen kicks to Jackson. That 3 off the mark.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
White, good.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
The Grizzlies trail by 17. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Here's Pippen by MP. And so, MP will bring it up for the Bulls. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, and in that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Bounce pass, Pippen. Pass to Kennard. Right side, Jackson. Rebound by the Bulls.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Richard, the steady improvement of Kobe White certainly has been fun to watch.
It certainly has, Kevin. He's starting to put it all together now, and it can take multiple years. We all knew he could score, but now his passing and his rebounding have also improved.
Wells kicks to Jackson. And he can't stop the run as he misses. The Bulls leading by 21. Dosunmu, the pass to White. And White with the stuff.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And he's good on the 3-ball. Jackson's got 14.
One of many weapons in Jackson Jr.'s arsenal. He can spot up on you and make it look too easy.
And MP throws it down.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Jackson. Drops in the layup for 2. 16 points for him.
Jackson's been shooting it with so much confidence. Defense, they can't really slow him down right now.
And then Buzelis with the dunk.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
Ouch. Unbelievable jam from a player who's given us more than his share of great ones in his time.
You're right, Greg. Defense was nothing but an afterthought on that drive to the hoop.
Always in attack mode. We see him do this night after night.
A challenging stretch here for Memphis. Outside Jackson, Wells in the corner. There's 49 seconds left now here in the second. Aldama passes to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
And the dunk by MP.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Jackson. It's not going to go for him. Good defense by MP.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Now, Kennard. Last game we saw him score 14. Inside. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
From deep 3-point territory. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's MP making things happen for Chicago. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. We come back right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Well, I think for Memphis, you expect this game to go down to the wire, and if it does, it'll be good for the coaches to see who performs well late in a tight game.
Invaluable information, no doubt. And time to talk now about that first half. What a dominant display for the Bulls.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
And that about wraps it up.
And with the Thomas checked in for Wells. And Chicago also making a switch. Tyson's checked in. Giddey the pass to MP. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jackson is out there with Edey. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Aldama in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Morant outside. Floats one up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 17.
Little sweet touch on the floater. Morant has so many shots to choose from in his bag.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's MP. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's an odd stat, but what I'm going to throw out there anyway, the Memphis Grizzlies set an NBA record last season for players used in a season.
Kevin, this isn't football, right? They had 33 different guys suited up last season. That tells you how difficult it was. Constant change, hard to build chemistry, and let's face it, hard to win games.
Morant with it. He's got 17. A three-pointer, no good. Here's Tyson. And MP throws it down.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pippen comes in for Ja Morant. Then for the Bulls, Collins checked in for Vucevic. And Trey Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey. To the middle. And MP with the basket on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one. Pippen against Jones. Pippen misses. Bulls leading by 19. Back to MP. Makes it off the glass. Tyson's got 8 here in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Clark, a screen on MP. Down low, it's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And when you have a big man carrying as much of the load as he has, it just makes things so easy for the rest of your team. Completely deserving of the award.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Jackson's checked in. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Herter's checked in. Here's Jackson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Clark. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket. Clark's got his first points of the night.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. And there's the foul. It's on Trey Jones. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
On defense, Chicago. Jackson setting the pick here for Pippen.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying. And he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
On the basket by Jones.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Pippen, the pass to Jackson. Aldama with the ball. They grab their own miss. The three, Pippen nailed from three-point land. Pippen's got 6.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Pippen outside. There's Jackson with the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Tyson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Aldama finds Jackson. That shot off. Good defense by MP. Outside White. Back to MP. Good. Tyson's got 44.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
It's stolen by White. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And for Memphis, they're shooting 42% from the field here in the third. Jackson misses. On the wing, Jones. To the paint, Tyson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line. And the 2nd free throw, good. 8 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter. Now here's Jackson. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. So for Chicago right now. Oh my goodness, what a play!
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. We're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Morant against Giddey.
Oh, yes! And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
To the inside. Here's Tyson. Connects again. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team him shoot at this point in time. Triple team the dude.
Morant outside. 3-pointer. Collins grabs the miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Herter kicks to Jones. Here's Tyson. Here's Herter. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. And here's Morant. Clark outside. The three. Jackson gets the bucket.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Pass to Giddey. He's looking for MP and finds him. Misses the layup. Grizzlies have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Jackson, that's good.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Inside, here's MP, and the layup's good off the glass. MP's got 53.
A relative newcomer, but MP, let's just say he's not lacking in confidence.
Outside Pippen. Clark a screen on Jones. Here's Morant. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Herter to the inside. Yet another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Giddey against Morant. And Aldama slams it in.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Clark dishes to Morant. We've seen the NBA feature several overseas games, Greg, the last couple years. Always growing the sport, aren't they?
And I know the fans love it. It's nothing quite like seeing an NBA game in person and expanding that opportunity. Always a plus.
Grizzlies have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
They'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. To the paint. Good, that's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Here's Morant. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And good, there's another.
And another stunning accomplishment in his career. He's now tied for 4th most 60-point games in league history.
He is one of the most exciting offensive players the NBA has ever seen. In fact, I don't think you can make an argument against that. Here's Aldama. The shot, no good. Good defense by MP. Down low. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Jackson. Pass to Aldama. Clark outside. And another miss by Memphis.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the dunk by MP.
Look at how swiftly MP moves to the rim there.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Grizzlies. Now Clark. Jackson has the open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Jackson's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And here's Herter outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 7th assist here tonight. Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Morant against Giddey. That's tipped. Herter with it to the middle. And MP throws it down.
The vision of a point guard with that dish. Herter dicing him up with the pass.
Morant scanning the floor. Clark sets a screen for Morant. A 3-pointer off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Up top, Morant. Giddey defending. Shot to stop the run. Morant. It's good on the putback.
And if you're wondering what makes Josh so special, it's his ability to take over games all by himself.
Down low, here's Tyson.
Incredible reverse throwdown. Excellent body control.
And guys, I'd even go as far to say that was a punctuation dunk. Pass to Clark. Outside Jackson. Fires for three. And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Collins. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Giddey against Morant. Here's Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pippen against Jones. Outside Pippen. Inside. Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Bulls. Herter's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. Tyson. And the dunk by MP.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Giddey against Morant. And the rejection by Collins.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bulls.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
MP, no good. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Morant passes to Jackson. And here is Clark. He's guarded by Collins, and they pick up 2.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And the dunk by MP.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Clark outside. Jackson against Herter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Richard for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable. But with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Edey's checked in, and another one falls. Amazing.
Unreal. He's got the 4th most points ever in an NBA game. This man is on another planet.
I mean, what can you say? One of the all-time individual games in NBA history.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
The differential in assists led to a lot of open looks, and it also helped to get again. What an avalanche!
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What an incredible performance.
Absolutely. A game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Back to Kennard. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Smooth sailing for Chicago. Here's MP. And another one falls. Amazing.
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Pass to Edey. Outside Jackson. Right at the free throw line. Rebound by Smith.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
And that one drops for him.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Jackson. Chicago grabs the miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Kennard, the pass to Morant, and finished off by Morant.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
To the paint. Another one goes. Incredible.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime and so Chicago takes this one. And
Okay then, that's how we stand on business.
I've talked to people with knowledge of the situation.
Great win tonight, MP.